Paul says it plainly. God has not rejected Israel. He has not replaced Israel. He has not canceled his covenant promises. What God has done is something far more strategic, far more deliberate, and far more purposeful than anyone in the early church could have imagined. He paused something. This is not replacement. This is interruption. But here's the critical detail. Interruptions in Scripture are never permanent. They always have an expiration point. And Paul tells us exactly what that expiration point is. Romans 11:25. For I do not desire, brethren, that you should be ignorant of this mystery, lest you should be wise in your own opinion, that blindness in part has happened to Israel until the fullness of the Gentiles has come in. Paul calls this a mystery. In the New Testament, a mystery is not something unknowable. It's something that was hidden but is now being revealed. And what Paul is revealing here is God's sovereign strategy for human history. A partial hardening has come upon Israel. Not total. There has always been a believing Jewish remnant. But partial. The nation as a whole has not yet received her Messiah. And that hardening will continue until, there's that word again, until the fullness of the Gentiles has come in. Now, the Greek word Paul uses for fullness is pleroma. And this is not a vague term. Pleroma means fullness, completion, filling up to capacity. It carries the idea of a specific, predetermined measure being reached. Not some Gentiles, not a large number of Gentiles, not most of the Gentiles. A divinely determined, God-ordained completion point. There is a number. Only God knows what that number is. But when that number is reached, when the last Gentile who was appointed for salvation comes to faith, the fullness is complete. And when the fullness is complete, something seismic happens.